Hey Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? Going to do a full moon reading for you guys. Shouldn't be too long. Let's do that. It's so strange. I'll be shuffling like I'm a pro, you know, back when I used to live in New Orleans and we did play poker in elementary school, and then like start the video and then they go pfft. And I'm like, thanks guys, making me look like a moron. Y'all can't really see the hands much anyway, that's okay. I could play poker better when I was 8 than I can now. All right, let's see. Yeah. It looks like you guys might be having a little run-in with somebody, are you? Because we got the Queen of Wands for you, but the other person is the 7 of Wands. So they might be kind of like defensive, trying to protect themselves. Then we've got the Queen of Cups for the full moon. And then what you should focus on for your intention, or what kind of lesson you can learn from this full moon, is the 9 of Wands. I mean, I'm like, okay, I feel like some of you feel like you're in your power, you know, you're in your fire energy, doing your thing. And I feel like somebody might be a little bit competitive about it. Whoever your main focus is during this full moon is a bit competitive about it, and they may have a little bit of an advantage over you. And they might end up making you go from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Cups and being a little bit sensitive, unless it's like in love. Like maybe the little bit of competition actually is attractive to you and it makes you a little sensitive. But then I think it might even kind of, you know, leave you a little bit tattered. We have the 4 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. Reverse. Did I say that? Oh my goodness. I mean, it looks like some tossling going on, you know? Okay, I want to pull some clarifiers for, let's see. Why are they the 7 of Wands? And why should you be focusing on the 9 of Wands to learn from this full moon? Okay, that's strange. So I got for them, the reason why they are the 7 of Wands is the 6 of Wands reversed. Okay, that is weird. That is so strange, because it's almost like, you know how like the 6 of Wands upright is kind of like a victory where everyone can see it. But reverse, that can be like fame hungry, mob mentality, fall from grace, egotism, negative news, stuff like that. So maybe this person is like, I still wonder, this may not be like a love situation y'all are focused on. It could be if you're Queen of Cups. It could also be, I feel like it could be like a work competition thing too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying coin, so I hate to say that. Maybe it's some form of relationship with passion, but they're so competitive. Maybe a bit narcissistic. Oh no. That's what it is. I don't even want to say it, because I had to shuffle my cards at the... I have these homemade cards I'm working on. I still have a lot more to make, but I'll shuffle them with these and pull out one just to get an idea of what might be the theme. And they've been right every single time so far. I just try not to let it like influence my reading, and then I forgot what it was anyway, and I have destructive narc on it. And getting that, I feel like that with the 7 of Wands, it probably is. So I asked why you should focus on the 9 of Wands, what you can learn from it on the full moon. And I have the Knave of Wands. That's a lot of fire energy, guys. You may be dealing with another fire sign, you know. We've got the Knave of Wands, which is Page of Wands, which is usually a form of message, you know, because he even has a little envelope on his hand. And we have the Nine of Wands again, again, you know, which is definitely a test of your faith. You have to have courage. It does leave you a little bit tattered. You're going to have to defend yourself, I think. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is like, you know, that wishes card. I feel like the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups both look that way. You know what I'm saying? Like different, but like this one, like upright, it's like they were refusing any of the offers. And then reversed, it could be that you actually bothered to accept one. I don't know. But the Seven of Cups upright also is like looking at all of these wishes, kind of sort of pipe dreams, you know, a lot, also being busy and being inundated with so many options. It's exhausting, you know, can leave you dizzy. We also have the Hangman. Yeah, if I have the Narc card right there and I'm seeing that you're in your fire energy, you may be a very independent, um, outgoing, feminine person, feminine energy, whatever. And there may be someone who sees it as a challenge. They kind of want to break you a little bit. You know what I mean? See if they can kind of like squash your independence down or squash your vibration down so they can have some sense of control. They may be a control freak. They may just not be able to like that you're, you know, on your own and happy. So they may be trying to, you know, we've got Three of Coins at the bottom of the deck. That is the only, you know, pinnacle one I have. So I think they're going to try to act like they want to work things out with you or want to work together with you on something, but it's just so that they can prove to you that they're better at it than you, you know? So let's pull the cards, one for them and one for you. So I think if your intention has to be set, getting the Nine of Wands twice, I think you really do have to realize you have and the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of other options. You don't have to stick with this one option, except the fact that there's many, many options. You don't have to be the Hangman, right? You don't have to make sacrifices for this person. You need to accept the fact that you know, the great creator, source, universe, God, you know, whatever you want to call it, is calling you to challenge yourself, to look at why this is happening and, you know, what can you learn from it. Okay, that's going to be them, and then I'll pull one for you. You know, probably challenging you to get honest with yourself and, you know, accept what's really going on. I don't know. Got the Rant at the bottom of the deck, guys. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, so if we get the Raven reverse for them, this is not good. Upright, this is very good. It's protection, initiation. Reversed is destructive. That's no joke. And I had the destructive Narc card pull up that I had before the reading. That's destructive, okay? That's someone who's having to learn how destructive they are, how destructive the world is around them. They have to actually face and get honest with how much destruction they cause. They're having to face their shadow self, their dark side of themselves. Doesn't mean this person is, because, you know, just because you get this card, it's telling you to do that. But this person isn't getting the card. You see what I'm saying? So they're just destructive. And you've got the Salmon reverse, which I feel like that is like you trying to push upstream, upriver in the wrong ways. Like you're trying to force something to happen, fight something to happen, and you're going to just hurt yourself because, you know, it talks about how in the little book for it is the salmon salt has turned into somersault, and it really is supposed to be the salmon. And, you know, they'll jump almost backwards, and that's how into the air, and that's how they move forward in the river with that momentum. And it's working smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to just keep swimming upriver endlessly, it can be exhausting. And so some of you guys need to think about, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to swim upriver? Are you hurting yourself trying to keep this stuff going? You know, you also have to learn how to let go and relax and play a little bit. Because salmon salting looks like playing. You know, somersault's like playing. It's like enjoying your life. It looks fun, you know. You probably should tap back into the fun part of your life again. Having them run at the bottom of the deck, this person could be like, a kind of like a con artist, cunning, sneaky, building on the works of others, you know. I will pull an Akashic card for you guys. See if we can get something specific. Sometimes I'll pick one of the good tarot and then read it, but I want to do these because I like to change it up. Nice. We've got the karmic trench, but we have it reversed, which is a good thing. Really good thing. I think it means you're learning. Like I think that's why they're saying the 9 of Wands is what you need to focus on to learn through this full moon, because I think you're learning what your patterns are, how you end up attracting these people in your life, and how to move on from it. Okay. This reversal shows that you have fallen out of your karmic trench, and you now have all the resources you need to plant the seeds that bring a new harvest and a new life. In some cases, there might have been some significant or sudden changes in your life. Perhaps the breakup of a relationship, career troubles, or financial difficulties. As difficult as these situations may seem, they can help knock you out of the karmic pattern you've dug for yourself. Happily, if you take yourself out of the pattern on your own, further difficulties don't have to happen at all. So, you know, it really is trying to reiterate. Hold on, there's one more paragraph. Yes, I hope there was more. Hold on. Whether you've come to this newfound freedom by your own actions or because of external challenges, the power is in your hands now. But karmic changes don't happen overnight. Be conscious as you set up new work and relationships to avoid falling into old patterns of belief and feeling. This is your opportunity to overturn lifetimes of sabotaging karma and create a powerful beginning that endures into futurity. Welcome to the new fields of your life. So that is actually really great, which is so strange because sometimes when you see destructive people in your life and these readings can sound negative, it's like a lot of life is negative. It is up to us to make it positive, you know, and I do feel like you're actually onto something. Like you're recognizing these patterns and you're deciding consciously to stand up for yourself. This person may have the advantage point with this card in some ways, but I think with you getting the 9 of Wands twice, I really do feel like you're realizing that, you know, doesn't matter if they have an advantage in certain ways. It doesn't matter if they might be older or wiser or have more education or have a higher status or more money. You have you. You have your sense of purpose, your self-worth, and your own value. And I think as you see that, it's okay if you have to walk away a little bit wounded. You're willing to do that to be true to yourself, you know. I think that's all I have for you guys. I do have a couple of spreads up in my Etsy shop that are new. I don't have any more new readings put up. The spreads are so you can do your own tarot readings. One is Recovery from Betrayal. The other one is the Wheel of Fortune or Karma for Your Betrayer one, which is for people who just need closure. When you do your own tarot readings, sometimes you get vague answers because you don't ask specific questions. When you create a spread for yourself, you can actually set each card for a specific purpose. And then when you do the spread, you get specific answers back that make things so much more clear. It can give you closure. So that way, if you feel like someone is getting away with doing you dirty, after you do the spread, you can see. I like the Wheel of Fortune one for someone who really needs to get clarity on someone that's done you wrong and kind of like, you can't see what's going on. It can show you where they're lying, where there's what they're saying about you behind your back. It can show you what is going to happen to them if they don't set things right. And it's an 8-card spread. The Recovery from Betrayal is a 7-card spread. It's more balanced between you and them. And it does show hidden blessings that happen when you face it. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say, guys. I love you and I bless you. Until next time.